Yo, hey y'all, breaking news. Diddy was spotted seen chilling. I ain't gonna say sunbathing. That's what the video say. He wasn't sunbathing, he was just chilling in Central Park with his people. Then all of a sudden this happens.
Breaking news. Sean P. Diddy Combs has been arrested and indicted on federal charges. The disgraced music icon has faced startling allegations for months of rape, sexual assault, physical abuse, gun trafficking, and drug trafficking. On Monday evening, he was indicted by a grand jury in New York. He was taken into custody in Manhattan, where he's been for the last week in anticipation of these charges.
We are breaking down all of the recent allegations against Sean P. Diddy Combs as he faces now several lawsuits, including a bombshell one dropped by a former producer. So P. Diddy,
Now,
Puff
if you
Daddy, Diddy,
confused
real
and
name
living
Sean
under a rock
Combs,
and don't
is of
know
course
what's
a
going
well-known
on,
music mogul, founder of
I'ma
Bad Boy
chop some
Records, an
clips up.
influential
But
producer,
if you
the founder
wanna
of
see
a
the
clothing
full
line, a
video
singer and
of all
actor.
the
So P.
allegations
Diddy,
against
Puff
P.
Daddy, Diddy, real name
you gonna
Sean
have to go
Combs,
check out Lauren
is of course a
Crime
well-known
Sidebar
music mogul,
with Jesse
founder of Bad Boy
Weber.
Records,
Again,
an
that's
influential
Lauren Crime
producer, the founder of a
Sidebar
clothing
with
line, a
Jesse
singer
Weber.
and actor. So
And
P.
I'ma put the
Diddy,
link in the
Puff
description.
Daddy, Diddy, real name Sean. After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships. With the expiration of New York's Adult Survivors Act fast approaching, it became clear that this was an opportunity to speak up about the trauma I have experienced and that I will be recovering from for the rest of my life. I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. Combs released his own statement saying, quote, "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love." Just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best. This last-minute lawsuit is an example of how a well-intentioned law can be turned on its head. Miss Dickerson's 32-year-old story is made up and not credible. Mr. Combs never assaulted her, and she implicates companies that did not exist. This is purely a money grab and nothing more, right? A third lawsuit comes out in New York. This time, an unidentified woman claims that Combs and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall raped her 30 years ago. Combs' spokesperson released another statement after this one, saying these are fabricated claims, falsely alleging misconduct from over 30 years ago and filed at the last minute. This is nothing but a money grab. Because of Mr. Combs' fame and success, he is an easy target for anonymous accusers who lie without conscience or consequence for financial benefit. It goes on to state, quote, "The New York legislature surely did not intend or expect the Adult Survivors Act to be exploited by scammers. The public should be skeptical and not rush to accept these bogus allegations." But then you fast forward to December 2023. Another lawsuit comes out. Another unidentified woman has accused Combs, former Bad Boy Entertainment president Harvey Pierre, and another person of sex trafficking and gang raping her when she was just 17 years old. She said that she was flown from Michigan to New York City, supplied with drugs and alcohol, and then assaulted at Combs' recording studio. The same day of this lawsuit, Combs issued a statement on Instagram saying, quote, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." By the way, little side note about these lawsuits. They may be able to be legally brought, right? But they can still be difficult to prove. Now, producer Rodney Little Rod Jones has filed a massive, reportedly $30 million federal lawsuit against Combs and others. This lawsuit by Jones is 75 pages. It lists out 15 separate causes of action, and we're going to go through them. But this lawsuit is against Combs, his son Justin Combs, various associates, and entities like Chalice Recording Studios, Love Records, Motown Records, Combs Global Enterprises, and Universal Music Group. So the complaint starts off by explaining that Jones produced 9 songs for Combs on his Love album and actually lived with Sean Combs for a period of time, and how, quote, Throughout his time with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer on the Love album. Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly. On several occasions, Mr. Combs took Mr. Jones's cell phone and began recording himself. As a result, Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity.
And you know what? I do agree with Jesse Weber that it's kind of hard to prove a claim from 30 years ago. Now, please excuse my ignorance, or if you take it like that, but I just don't get how something that happens 30 years ago, and just because somebody is famous, now you want to file a lawsuit. I just don't get it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow. Until the next time.
You know me.